Today, Nvidia is feeling left out of the next console generation. Ubisoft to the rescue. This is CheckPoint.
Welcome to CheckPoint, where, it being Labor Day, I'm getting the last day of wear out of my annual summer blazer.
Wait, shouldn't you still have not been wearing white after last year's Labor Day?
You shut your mouth. Namco Bandai has registered trademarks for a ton of new Tales games. Some seem real, some are probably just them covering their asses. There's Tales of Biblioteca, Tales of Zestoria, and even the ultra-generic, likely greatest hits compilation, Tales of Favorite. But there's also a real game, called Tales of Link, which, put down your boners, probably isn't going to be the crossover you never knew you wanted until now. Namco Bandai. We're not sure if you're doing this to drum up lots of press for the Tales franchise, or if you're just dumb, but either way, stop it.
Star Citizen, the kickstarted Wing Commander MMO, is rolling itself out in pieces. On August 29th, hangars became available. You can go into a hangar and look at your ship. You can even get into your ship and sit in the cockpit. You can't fly them yet, but boy can you sit in them. Eventually, all these hangars will live on a persistent planet, but for now, we know that by the end of the year, you'll be able to fire up a flight simulator inside your ship, which, isn't that what the game is supposed to be? Don't worry about building a flight sim in the game. How about you focus on the flight sim that is the game? Unless that is part of the sim. So meta.
Video game analytics firm Eedar has figured out who the most hardcore mobile gamers are. They're the hardcore console gamers. Yes, the people who play the most video games and care the most are in fact the people willing to spend the most on in-app purchases on mobile video games. And then Eedar burst into the room and said, "No, Johnny Hardcore, you were the casual all along."
Nvidia and Ubisoft have formed an alliance. The two companies have sworn on their pinkies to be best friends, which means the PC version of Ubisoft games will be the best looking versions. But what if you need to buy a shiny new Nvidia card to take advantage of all those incredible Ubi pixels you're going to buy? Well, guess what? There's going to be GeForce card packages that come with free Ubisoft games. We would have asked AMD for comment, but we figured they were too busy not giving a shit because they were making all the chips for the PS4 and Xbox One.
You can now sell anything Amazon sells in its store as an in-app purchase in apps in the Amazon App Store. Yes, anything. And sure, Amazon gives boring, practical examples like selling the physical version of Ticket to Ride in the mobile version of the game, but anyone could have thought of that. You could use your mobile game to sell a barbecue, a waterbed, 10,000 jars of baby food. Hell, you could make an Android game called The Orifice Experience and sell a USB-powered dildo in it. Plug in your game, plug in yourself. Developers! This campaign writes itself.
Thank you for watching, and a reminder that despite outward appearances, we are still at PAX today, so come and say hi. It's a 4-day PAX, really messing with temporal causality.
I'm both somewhere else and exhausted right now. Coming up, Final Fantasy XIV A Realm Reborn has been maybe too popular for its servers, which were slammed once the game came out of beta. Clearly neither we nor Square were expecting a game worth playing.